it's been key to who I am as a person, actually. I've spent more than half my life with Concord. So I'm celebrating my 21st year this year. Fresh out of high school, I drove 3,000 miles across the country. Didn't really know what I was doing at the time. Landed here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and 6 months later, I started working for Concord Servicing. At the time, I didn't know what Concord was, what servicing was. We were heavy vacation ownership at the time. I didn't know what vacation ownership was. I was simply looking for a job in full transparency. And I started out in customer service, talking to the consumers who are important to our clients here at Concord. So I was answering phones, helping them with their questions. What I now know is very important to our clients. So I was learning the business. I was learning what servicing meant. I was learning more about our clients and what they do. I was learning about our technology. And I really started to understand that, hey, this is pretty cool. This is a challenge for me to learn all these things. And I really quickly had the opportunity to learn different positions here within Concord. So I spent some time in customer service. I spent a lot of time in operations and other contact center roles. And then very quickly, I pivoted to business development and sales. And that was really exciting to me because I got the opportunity to build relationships with our clients and learn the ins and outs of their business and the asset classes that they're operating in. Vacation ownership was a great example of that. If you think about business development and sales and vacation ownership, I got to travel to a lot of really great resorts in the US and Mexico and Canada, even, and understand the inner workings of our clients and their operations. And that was key to who Concord was. We have to be able to support our clients and support the consumers who are purchasing and making large purchase decisions from our clients. And that was always really interesting to me. And it was always a challenge at Concord, whether it was something internal or working on new technology with our in-house technology team, or learning new asset classes. And as our clients were growing their business and they were attempting challenging things, Concord and myself, I was able to really stand behind them and face those challenges with them. And that was really exciting to me. There was never a dull moment, and still is never a dull moment in my 20-year career here at Concord. And that kind of brings me to advice to others who are looking to grow a career at a company or multiple companies. And I would phrase it as always be looking for a challenge, and through that you have to be curious. You have to be very curious and always want to learn. And not just necessarily learn about the things that are facing your company, but learn about the things that are important to you as an individual as well. And that will just ensure that you can be a very well-rounded employee. And if you're in a leadership position, a well-rounded leader. And in that leadership position, it's also, in my opinion, important to challenge your employees, but also give them the opportunity to learn and to be curious, and you'll sort of foster that growth in them and also in yourselves. They'll push you to become a better leader. And I've had all those opportunities here at Concord and still do to this day. And more recently, with a couple different private equity transactions, a couple different acquisitions now, those are new challenges and new learning opportunities that I never imagined I'd be able to face when I started here at Concord 20 years ago. It comes back to me to our technology. Since being founded in 1988, our original founder and really every executive team and CEO since then has been hyper focused on having great technology and building great technology in-house. But Concord is not just a technology company. We're also a company that offers full service servicing. We're the back office servicer to our client. So when you combine those two things, amazing in-house engineering and technology team and folks who have literally been here 20, 30 plus years, who know the ins and outs of servicing, and you bring those two things together to create the best servicing technology, and it's to constantly iterate on that technology. There's really not another company that can do that. Some may be focused on just servicing, and some may be focused on just building servicing technology. But when you bring both of those together, it is a really powerful synergy that we have used in our 35 plus years as a company to ensure we're at the forefront. And that is a tremendous value to our clients. And whether our clients are using us for full servicing or just our technology, they're getting that value in either one of those scenarios. And that's important to them. And for me, as chief operating officer, to be able to understand the challenges that our clients who are using our technology are facing, because I've got teams facing those same challenges. I've got teams on my side doing the same things that my clients who are using our technology are doing. So to be able to roll up my sleeves, go into their office, understand their problems, and be able to say to them, "Hey, we tried it this way. It didn't work great, but we also tried it this way with this technology, and it was fantastic. And here's the data behind that. Here's the results." And allow them to go use that with their own teams, try it out, and maybe they'll learn something and bring it back to me, and I can institute that within my own operational teams. That is an incredibly powerful tool and tremendous value to our clients. And we're always trying to iterate and improve upon that process. And through that process, we build great technology. GTCR is an amazing partner, an amazing owner for Concord. I said partner first because that's really how I see GTCR and how they've approached the transaction and their relationship with Concord as their portfolio company. But they're a powerhouse, whether it's their internal experience and resources or their other portfolio companies or just their vast external network of relationships they have, being one of the top private equity companies in the world or in the U.S. That reach is incredible, and we're already experiencing that. They are also, like Concord has been for a long time, really focused on growth, but growth the right way. I give GTCR a lot of credit, even before the sale closed, but also after. They really wanted to learn and understand Concord and what has made us successful in the past, and what might make us successful in the future. And that comes back to providing great servicing to our clients, providing great technology, and being able to invest in those core pieces to allow us to grow. And so GTCR is focused on growth by providing us the resources we need to grow and offer more value, more services. And you'll see that as we continue to work closely with GTCR. We're going to really transform who Concord is, with maintaining sort of the core and the foundation that has made Concord successful for 35 plus years. That is really important to GTCR, really important to our executive team, really every employee here at Concord. If we can understand who we have always been and make sure that is still key to who Concord is and to who our clients are, and then use that to accelerate our growth going forward, it's incredible for us. And it's incredible for our clients as well. And it would be a good outcome and journey for GTCR. Orion is a lot like Concord in the sense that they've got great people, great experience, a great history. They were founder owned. They were really the leader in their market, which is the commercial servicing business, commercial lease and loan servicing. And that's something that Concord never did, and was always really interesting to us. So Concord is the leader in the consumer servicing space. Now Orion, recently acquired, of course, is the leader in the commercial servicing space. And that just expands the reach for our existing clients on both sides, on the Concord side and the Orion side. And like I mentioned, they have really talented folks who have been there for a long time, or just recently started at Orion. When you bring that pool of talent with the existing pool of talent at Concord, and we can start collaborating and understanding different ideas for technology. You'll go back to what I said earlier. Now we've got even more servicing assets, more servicing experience and knowledge to continue to build out amazing technology. In this case, we're going to be building amazing technology on the commercial side. So we're excited for that for the existing Concord clients to the extent they may be looking at future deals on the commercial side of things, or maybe already have them and can consolidate now with one servicer. But it's also going to be great for the existing Orion clients who just want the technology to be accelerated even faster. And that's what the combined company can bring. It's really exciting. It all goes back to technology for me, and of course AI. If everybody's talking about AI, it's almost too easy just to say the word AI, and that's got a lot of buzz around it right now. But it's the reality that we're living in, and I'm a firm believer that AI is and will move faster than anybody thinks. And I think that people who embrace AI and understand how to best work with AI are the people and the companies who are going to move the quickest and understand the real benefits. And I'm not even sure that anybody, or if we understand the true benefits of AI yet, but you've got to be, going back to what I said earlier, you've got to be learning, you've got to be curious, you've got to be willing to embrace it and understand that change is coming. And from a servicing world standpoint, I think that some of the challenges are going to be how do we make sure that we maintain the best of both worlds. And what I mean by that is have incredibly strong people who understand servicing, understand how to deal with consumers and clients and solve those needs, but bring them the tools of AI so they're better and faster and more equipped to handle all the dynamics that come with servicing. What I think is really interesting about AI is I believe it'll allow people to learn more faster. And that is one of the challenges and exciting things about AI for me is how do we make sure that here at Concord, we are allowing our folks to be curious about AI, to learn what AI means, and to think about how that can positively impact their roles, our clients, and our clients' consumers as we build out our new technology platform. That's really exciting to me. When I think about culture, I think about people. Really amazing people coming together, working towards a common goal. And when I think about Concord, we've got amazing people. And in this more recent acquisition of Orion, they've got amazing people. And I've been at Concord, we just talked about this for 20 plus years. We've got folks who 25 plus, 30 plus years have been around for a very long time who are Concord and who have embraced this culture that has made Concord such a success over the course of 30 plus years. And even though we've had a lot of change recently and a lot of growth recently through the different private equity transactions and acquisitions, the core culture and those people who have embraced it and are living it are still here and are still excited about the next 10, 20 years at Concord. And that's who we are and who we will remain through growth, through acquisitions, and that's our culture. That's what made Concord great for the last 35 years, and what will carry us forward into the future. It's the people, and we'll continue to embrace that about who Concord is, and make sure those people can be challenged, can have opportunities for growth and long careers here at Concord, so they can successfully service our clients and build those great relationships that make Concord who we are. Yeah, I've talked a lot about the people at Concord, and that's certainly been a big part of it. I've had great relationships over the years, but I haven't talked enough about our clients. I love our clients. Um, they're great partners of Concord. They are all doing great things and building great companies of their own. Um, and at Concord, a big part of what we do is supporting our clients, supporting their growth, allowing them to focus on the things that they're great at, their companies are great at. And through that, we get to really embrace the culture, but also the mission of our clients. I wrote down two of our clients' missions. One is leading the world towards a clean energy future, and the other is always grand vacations. And if you think about that, Concord being able to support those two mission statements is really awesome. So we have our own goals and our own mission statement and the things that we want to accomplish at Concord. But through these incredibly close relationships that we get to build with our clients, and partner with them on their challenges, we get to embrace their culture and embrace what they're striving for as a company also. And as we grow into different asset classes, new markets, new verticals, it means new clients and new missions for us to tackle and embrace and get behind. And that's incredibly exciting to me. It forces me to be curious and to learn. And that's really fun.